Hi everyone, it's the Kenny Crafter, and I think this is part 7, I could be wrong, I've lost count. So yes, this is the sewing journal, continuing on making our embellishments for signature 1. I did hope to get it all finished in the last video, but we ran out of time. So, I remembered, I had made this tag for my ideas journal. It's a good idea to reference back to your ideas journal, because I forgot about this. So basically it's just, I pinched it at the top, it's fabric covered, and I thought, well, if that doesn't belong in a sewing theme journal, what does? So I did cut out 2 tags. Oh, here they are. Okay, so that was just used on card file. And I was thinking of using this glittery tag, because we can cover that with the fabric, and then this blue tag that I've cut down to the same size, because we have like a blue here and there. Now I'm looking at the card file thinking I like that better. You know what? Let's go with that. Why stray from what you know? Actually, I don't think that's card file. I think that is packing material. It's a bit thin. A bit thin. Okay. I'm going to try and use this back tag as a template because it's a good size. I was going to cut out with some pink shears there. I mean, it would be interesting, but not when you need fabric ones. Oh. Okay, so I have that. Now we'll cut that out again. So now we have 2 tag shapes. So, straighten up this edge just a smidge. Oh gosh, that was so hard to cut through. Okay, then I got my 1-inch hole punch. And I punched out a circle. Oh my goodness. How am I going to even bend that in half? I did it. It bent. My bone folder in there. I thought I was prepared and I'm really not. I've also made a discovery about my sewing machine. It'll only zigzag stitch on tension number 4 for a little bit, and then it decides you have to put the tension all the way down to 0, or it'll just give you a little mess. So that's interesting. So if you're having trouble with your zigzag stitch, I would recommend playing around with the tension setting, because my bottom thread was stitching fine, so everything I was sewing on the back was amazing. Everything on the front though was, like I say, a big tangled mess. Just make sure that's the right way. Yep, so that is the front. Okay, so next we need to take some fabric. Let's just clear the necks on it. I was doing so well. and then to the point that I wasn't. By I mean so well, I mean by keeping things tidy. So here is my pinking shears. I'm going to cut along the top. I'm hoping this cuts with pinking shears. I've got some fabric. Oh, beautiful. I've got some fabric that has an inversion being cut with pinking shears. And I'm not gluing it down yet because, as you can see, I stitched things onto here. But I didn't want to come through in the back because I wanted that journaling space, and I was going to be really lazy and not line it. So that is why. And the thing about pinking shears is it stops its fraying. So if you want your frayed edges, don't use pinking shears. But I just think it gives a really pretty look as well. Let's hope after I've cut all these edges off, it still fits. So as you know, I film ahead, and there's currently, is it the Rustic 7 challenge or the 7 Rustic challenge? I've seen Louisa Heinzel do it. Oh yeah, that fits. And I've seen Barbara from 49 Dragonflies and Rhonda Winstead. Sorry Rhonda, I just totally butchered your surname there. I went very Sean Connery. And as always, they've invited everybody to join in. The song I have thus far asked the other half. So basically, I should explain the challenge, shouldn't I? It's what is it? It's 7 non-crafty items to be made into a tag. See, this is some of that fabric that doesn't like being cut with pinking shears. Obviously that is like an epic challenge, but I think as junk journalers we have an advantage because we use junk in our journals. As you can see, this pinking shear is just contributing to the fraying effect on this fabric. I just ended up ripping that off there. So I'm excited to see what he does collect for me. Okay, I'm wondering if I want some of this. This is going to be the oh, look at that little bit already cut. I want to use that in the cover, was the words I was going for. I also think I want some of this. Oh, hold on. That's better. Oh, do I want that or do I want something with a bit of a contrast? It just seems a bit pale. I've got this butterfly fabric, you know. I think I want to use that. And then something papery, perhaps? I don't actually need that on there at the minute. Let me pull you over. Put you over. Okay, my little drawer of beads. See, we don't want butterflies because we've already got butterflies. I do have this spool. Where's my little scissors? Did I show you my little scissors? They came at last. And they're just so nice to hold. And you don't get that pain there. So normally I would get pain there where the handle would rest. And so yeah, this video seems a little out of sorts. I've had a bit of a break from filming. I realised I had so many videos recorded and not edited. So I'm a little bit wobbly on my feet. I like that, but I still feel like it needs something else. I do like that one. So again, these are from the Digital Collage Club, which is a subscription-based service. I paid for the lifetime membership. I just think it's a handy resource to keep going back to. Oh, see, I feel like that's a bit big like that. Okay. Let's cut off this thick back border here on the sides. And then I think I'm going to cut it along here. Get rid of this thick bit of fabric here. I feel like that way is better. And then I don't really want, do I want a button there? I don't really, but do I? I have these gorgeous buttons here. I feel like I need a little something there though. And I'm thinking a bit about this. I have this tiny little bit. Just stitch the button on that. Or do I want it to go under the red? No, I like it over. Okay. Let us. Okay, I'm gonna start by just sticking some stuff down roughly because I am gonna sew. And I'm just going to put the glue down the middle because I don't want to have to sit and wait for it to dry, but we do want to come in from the edge. Okay, I think what we'll do is I will stitch as I'm going. I feel like that's upside down. So I think I'm now going and stitch around this pink, and then I'll glue this down, and then I'll stitch around that, and then I'll glue that down, stitch around that, stick those on, hand sew that on, and then I will stitch this to this, and I will be back. Oh, I stitched these 3 elements on. I stitched this to the card. Before I stitched it, I wedged the circle hinge through. I didn't stitch my button on because I didn't want it impeding sewing around. But I don't know if you can see. I don't know what's going on with that machine. I've got some messy stitching. Now I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to start all over again. But you know what? Excuse me, I've just been down the stairs and back up again. And I'm ran and I'm out of breath. I'm going to embrace it. So for the button, I'm just going to sew it to this little bit of felt. It's not felt, it's lace. And I'm just going to use the green thread because that's what I've been using all the way through from my hand stitched elements. It's gone through a few times. I'll just tie it off in the back. Oops. It sounded like someone just came through the door. I'm wondering if it's my Amazon order. And then I'll just stick that on with the 3-in-1. And I'm going to put that at a jaunty angle because why not? So we'll also stick these on. I've just been around these with some vintage photo while I was humming and hawing about whether I was going to restart this whole tag. I'm just using the 3-in-1 because I am going over fabric. Now I do think to sort of disguise the worst of the stitches, I'm going to put on these cardboard buttons. Goodness, it's sticking to my fingers. Yep. So again, I'm going to have to use the 3-in-1 just to make sure they stick to the fabric. And not to my finger. Oh, there's too much glue there. Get a bit of a wet wipe on it. Is the fabric tag complete? So there's the prototype. I have to say, I do prefer the prototype, but it doesn't really fit with the theme of the journal. So we will go with what we have, and I think for this, I'm going to open it up. Oh look, there's another button in there. And I'm going to slip the back flap in and keep that one over the top, just because it would be hard to get in anyway with that button on there. Okay, next we have this. I do think we've only got 3 or 4 pieces left to do. Okay, this came in a gift set, and I mean look, it has this cool, what's that called, eyelet pivoty point thing. So I thought, well actually what I did was, I was sorting out my doors, and I have these bags, gift tag planks and repurpose tags, and packaging to recycle for junk journals, and I thought let's just use them up. Oh, that's nice. I've got like 5 pairs of scissors on my desk. Right, let's cut the weight of this off. A start. this along here. Further. And then along here. Oh, there's sort of a very big line there to follow, isn't that handy? Okay, this is atrocious cutting. Yeah. Okay, these little bits can go in the bin. I'm recording here. Sounds awful feeling I wasn't recording. Okay, that can go on there like that. But we need something up here. I think it's going to be lace. Oh, am I feeling that? I don't think I am. No, I'm not. Back to the drawing board. Oops. Let's see. These are just all my little bits left over. I'll bring it in a frame so you can see. I'm wondering if yep. Okay. Think so. I am going to bring in the trimmer. So remember, you have to hold your ears. I have been looking everywhere for this. That was the thing that was missing. It was stuck to the trimmer. I'm still blaming the ghosties. I don't even remember having the trimmer out here. You know that? Okay, that's going to go in there like that. Then we need a focal point. So, switching out the drawers. Oh, I also have that way. Kind of thinking I want one of these advertisements. If I can get to them. If I take out the Kennedy's bit, I have to be careful with this, it's already ripped. That'll fit nicely. I could put that on there if we backed it onto something. that. And then a butterfly. I feel a little butterfly. It's kind of cute. Okay. And then, apparently it is warm outside. And you know what? I'm absolutely freezing. I've got a jumper on. See that? That, because we've sort of only got half a face, so I'm going to cover it, the rest of it up. I'm not too concerned about that tea. But then I just feel like we need a little something there. I love this and I'm running out of it. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it in half. Because that's all we need, really. It's half of it. Okay, so that is the front. We want these three sides for writing. So we need something plainish. Pulled in this scrapbook paper, well it's not even scrapbook paper, that's really thin. And these are the original printouts. Now I'm wondering if I can just use this as a template. Yes I can. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't stick that down. So I've covered all the sides. And I'm just going to run everything with vintage photo. So now I think I'm going to go around this in the antique linen, or as I keep calling it, yellow. Gently though, you don't want to tear it anymore. I think also this. Okay. I'm going to stick that onto there. Where's my plain one gone? Can you see it? I got it. It's on the complete opposite side. This might just help actually stabilize those two bits together a smidge. So whilst we get it stuck down under here. That's going to go around in vintage photo. Oops. And then let's use the PVA on this. And take the linen around with a little butterfly. And these butterflies again from the Digital Collage Club. I'll just cover up the rest of that base. And we've obscured. Do I want anything else on? I have. Look what I'm trying to do. I have some more buttons kicking around on my desk. Ooh. I'm going to do that. So the buttons are from Cricut Access. Okay, I think I don't want anything there, but I think I want to stamp something here. I think we'll just do a button. The dog has just toddled in here. Hey, that's my carpet. What are you doing? Thank you. Well, maybe I'll stamp the button on all of them. Why not? I can have one up there. Little man, knock it off. I think I might do. It's really long here. I don't know how I keep putting the lid back on. Stop it! You put a hole in the carpet. Thank you. I don't even think you saw that. One there. And one there. Ooh! I use Pritt Stick. Because I didn't want any wrinklage, but it goes off dead quick. Okay. So that goes in there, like so. Oh, I love it. And what we got next? That's done, that's done. Oh, this one's not done. So this is just a little tag. I feel like I want to leave all that there, but I want to get rid of that there. I'll just do that with some, I feel like, black lace. Just to obscure it slightly. And then I feel like we just need to cover up the writing on that, and we can leave the floral background in this gorgeous metal eyelet. The mannequin, and there's a lady on that page. They're not me scissors, they're me scissors. Put this down. Ooh. That's cute. Got a bit of this fabric kicking around. No, I don't feel like that works. Sorry, I keep shifting out of frame. I do apologise. I think that's going to go there. I don't like that. Let's see what we've got in the paper stamps. I don't like it. It's a nice piece. Sorry, I keep shifting out of frame. I've been playing around with the camera set up. I feel like we need something across there though. That's not it. Oh, but that might be it. Do you want that over or under? You want that over. With that. That black lace can go on there. I feel like we need something in that corner All my flowers that I have left are big. Apart from that one, that was to go elsewhere. But you know what? Let's go in there now. Yep, right. I'm going to use a 3-in-1 because this is so shiny. I should probably sand it a bit first, but considering I'm going to have exposed pieces, I'm just going to hold at the 3-in-1 holds. I hope it sticks this flower down because it's come off once. But obviously there was a reason why it went missing. It's like, I don't want to be on that piece. I'm going to be on this piece. Look how cute that is. Okay, now just cover up this piece here. But really shouldn't I, instead of trying to do things in mid-air? Okay, and then let's trim these edges off. So, if it can go in the bin, put that lid on there. Put the metal drawer away. Oops. Ah. Right, that will go in there like that. Oh, I didn't even try it on the page before I did it. But that looks so cute. Okay, so, oh. We've got this to do. This is just a little tag, and this to do. Yep. Okay. So this tag, I am thinking finish photo and bring in the book. Britannia view of the book. Oh, so pretty. I feel like I want a piece of this lace. Oh, across the bottom. And that would be cute. And I want to use this somewhere. Like there. And then I'm wondering, what do I have in all of these pages? I had a folder for these and I don't know where it's gone. I don't want those. Anything on here? Quite like her. I can die cut her out with a circle. Oh, I found the folder. It's in the bottom of the pile. A stitch circle die. Nonetheless, I think we're gonna have to go. Yeah, quite small though. Yep, that'll do. I keep having to get copy paper off these stitch circle dies. but I did it. Isn't that cool? Keep that for something. That can go there. I think like that. I think I need one more thing, and I am in my head. I'm thinking, ooh, the blue lace. Maybe the royal lace. But then, I was going to say, does that make the pink lace redundant? It does make the stenciling redundant. Unless you pull it right over. I mean, she can hang off and I could cut that bit down. Really, couldn't we? I think I'm going to make this a bit shorter. Okay, so if we put that there, here over here. And I can sort of square that edge off a bit. I think I made the lace too short. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that stamp in the background. Let's see. Let's try this pair of scissors in the timber bar. If I don't like it, I'll just cover it with some paper. I hate it when your stamps lose their stickiness. And you can't even see it's a pair of scissors, but it's a bit of interest in the background. I think it's this. This is throwing me off. Hang on. Let's go around this in vintage photo. Okay. Put that back there. Did I say this was going to be the easy one? Did I completely jinx this? Get rid of that fabric and remove it out of the equation. Oh, I know what else I want. Piece of vellum. We've not used a piece of vellum in a while. Where's my paper ones? have the vellum in front? Should we have the vellum behind? Okay, I think that's needs a word. I think the black and the white. Oh no, I have another sheet. I love that. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yep. But first, I think, before I stick that down, I'm going to do some sewing. So I'll go do that and I'll be back. That is the tug done. I jinxed it, but it's done. I'm happy with it. Okay, the last thing to be done is this. I'm having second thoughts about it. I mean, I don't know how to get into it. I don't know how best to cover it. Is it something I want to mess with for this journal when there is so much going on and we've been on it for so long and there's still 2 more signatures than a cover to do? Let's give it a whirl. Okay. Bring in a tray of paper because I'm feeling like we could just patchwork this along here somehow. I don't really want to have to mess with cutting anything out. The first thing I'm going to do is cut across here. I just feel like that's going to make my life so much easier. Put that in the bin. I didn't do that straight, did I? I never cut straight. What am I on about? Okay, and it's still got the little bit there. You also need to try and get something inside of there. Ooh! Look at a smaller one of those. Did I use it? In the bundle. This is almost the right size to fit down there. I just need to cut a smidge off. And put a smidge off the bottom. If we can get that stuck in there, that's one thing done. Okay. But then I feel like I need to make a card to go in there as well. That would be cute. Let's keep that out. Okay, so back to... Ooh. I've just seen this. And this. Did not know I could do that. Can I do that again? I mean, I go skew iffy, but we'll stick to the scissor action. don't have enough to do all 3 sides, I don't think. Oh no, I think I will. I don't mind the bit of yellow peeping around the corner as long as it's only yellow that's peeping around the corner. And then something to go across the top there. Oh, I have this still. Oh yeah. And you got that. 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 And that. Can you hear it when I do the same thing several times over? And then I'm thinking what am I thinking? I'm going to go through this whole drawer and see what I've got. Down to my last 20 of these. Paper flower. Don't want brown. How about the brownie red? With one of these in the centre. And then I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. I like that in there. But I'm just not feeling it. Firstly, cut this a bit straighter. So soft dashing what I was doing. And I feel like it has to go over them rounded bits, does it? So my battery just died. I think that's a sign that I need to go and have a think about this. And I'll be back. I had a ponder as I tidied up, and I decided this little swivelly thing, ooh, that needs re-gluing, completely re-gluing. My goodness. Let's go with the PVA. Anyway, I decided this was better suited. Come out, PVA. There we go. Better suited over here. Any more for any more? I don't think the rest is good. And I'm going to make, so completely given up with that, I don't even know where I put it now. Not there it is. The ice cream thing. I know how to do it, but I can't get it to the standard I want it to be. That's my problem. Perfectionism, I know, it's terrible. So I've die cut out a little funky tag And that is gonna go here. So, oh, bit of that I forgot to put away. I think I'm gonna go around this in my Distress Oxide. Just a little bit. And both sides. Ta-da! Okay. I cut this out from a collage strip. Whoa, could not think of the word there. I think I went around the corners. Just because this is all rounded corners, I do want the juxtaposition of this juxtaposition. Now that's a good word, isn't it? Hold on, I feel like my camera's way off there. That's better. We could just round two corners, the opposing corners. Yeah, have the best of both worlds. Okay, this I think I'm gonna go around a antique linen. I'll just stick some stuff down. Again, I think I just use Pritt Stick on that. Oh, there we go. So this is completely come off. And this. I just use the Pritt Stick for quickness, and also because some of the paper ruffles with PVA. I feel like that is too much of a blank space. That is kicking around. Yep. I've given up with me block. It just keeps falling off and landing in the place I don't want it to land. You can't even see that one I just stamped, but that'll do. Okay, let's stick this down. PVA, not Pritt Stick. I'm not going to say all Pritt Stick's bad, but that one is like very cheap, and I'm not saying cheap is bad either. But I think when it's very cheap and you've had it years and years, it is not going to be as sticky. I think any glue you have years and years like that is not going to be as sticky. Hi. There's just little bits of paper everywhere. Okay, so I also have this fussy cut out. I thought she would look cool there, but it's very flat. I've just pulled out some little scraps. Do I want those both there though? And the actual button, I don't think I want that. Do we want that way? And push my dam this way. And have that away. Still feel like it needs a little something here. What if? Just cut that bit down. And cut that bit. No, I don't like that. So what if I take this scrap of paper, oops, put that there, get my button stamp back, and that up. Do just one. Pick it that way. Ta-da! Okay. Just see. Yep. Right. Same one for that. About the length of that. Where did I just put the lace? I'm not gonna evaporate there. Okay. This I do believe I want to go around in antique linen. So this was cut out, I think, from one of the misprint pages. So don't throw those away, you can still salvage things from them. You've salvaged quite a bit from them actually. Yep. So waterfall, right, I'm going to use the 3-in-1 on here, just because it's going to let me fabric. Yeah, see, it's on a misprint page. Put them down a bit. Now I feel like I should be putting stuff through the tags, but I don't know what yet. Okay, I think this is like the tiniest scrap of fabric and I love it. And I just think it's perfect for this button. But I think what I'm going to do is stitch the button through the fabric and then glue the fabric onto the tag. And then glue this down with the 3-in-1. On it that way, down a smidge. Okay. And that is that tag complete. Now if I do recall, that's everything done in this journal. See, so that's got a topper on it. Oh, I do like that idea. Completely forgot I'd done that. That page is decorated. This page is decorated. Just the top up on that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go through and put some tag toppers on. Don't know what kind to do on that though. I don't want that bit over like that. Wondering why doesn't that fit in? Okay, that's done. Done. This doesn't quite fit in because of the way I've, like, if the pocket was on the other side it would have been better. But I kind of like it peeping out like that. Done. Yeah, that is the first signature complete. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll do the other 2 signatures, but we'll sort of start at the middle signature, but I'll complete that and I'll do the 3rd signature off camera because it is going to be much of the same of me stamping here, putting a pocket there, making a tag. And I think you get the idea. But I will come back and we will tackle the cover together. Now if you remember, I don't know where I've put it, I want to use a jiffy bag for that and cover it with fabric. So I'm just hoping by the time all these signatures are done and they're all poofed out, they're still going to fit in the jiffy bag, or we might have to omit a signature. Blasphemy, that's terrible. But you know what, that just means we get a second journal. That's all that means, we get a second journal. So thank you so much for joining me. So I'll be back with the cover hopefully. Bye!